Hello, my name is Samira. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. I have a simple sewing tutorial on off-shoulder top with puff sleeve to share with you guys today. To make this style, you need 1 yard of striped crepe fabric or any other material, half inch of elastic. Hello, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share, like and comment, and you can let me know how you feel. Right now, I want to hear from you so that we get to know each other. Also turn notification bell to get to see all my sewing videos. I want to teach big style, but I don't have enough fabric. Who did this to me? It's not funny again, I need prayer. So the cover picture is a guide, and I'm changing the sleeve because of the size of my material. So if this is something that you are interested in, please keep on watching to the end. Let's dive in. So here is my crepe stripe fabric, 1 yard of it. So I'll just go ahead and fold it into 4 now. I've went ahead to fold my fabric in 4. So it's an off-shoulder top that I'm making today. So when making your off-shoulder style, so you need to remove from your tapes. I'm going to remove 4 inches before taking the length, and my length of my top is by 21 inches. So that's the 21 inches. So right now, from my shoulder to my half length point, I'm going to mark 15 inches. So that's the 15 inches for my half length point. So I'm going to use my ruler now to draw a straight line for the half length point that I've just marked now. Then my waist measurement is by 26 inches. So that's for my waist. So I'm going to add 1.5 inch for my sewing allowance. Then I'll go down to my hip measurement, which is by 34 inches. Then I'm going to also add my sewing allowance by 1.5 inch. Right now, I'll go to my neck and mark 4 inches. While the depth of my neck, I'm going by 1 inch. Then my armhole is by 1 inch also. So I'll give a curve. So that's for my 1 inch. For my shoulder slope, so I'm going to use my ruler now to slope it down. After that, I'm going to take the measurement of my bust, which is by 34 inches. Then I'm going to add 1.5 inch for my stitching allowance also. So after that, I'm going to connect the lines together. So guys, don't forget to watch this video to the end. You can share it with your friends and family members, and can also give it a thumbs up so that other people can also see it and watch and learn from this sewing tutorial that we are making today. So I'm going down to my hemline, so I'm going to curve it by 1 inch. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting it. So don't forget I used 1 inch to give a curve for the hemline, so I don't want the dress to look too straight. So then my zipper allowance is by 1 inch. So I'm cutting, I can see my fabric, how neat it is, and you can see the color. It's a crepe fabric that has stripe design on it, guys. Please, I want you to keep on watching this video to the end. So I'm still cutting, trying to cut out the excess that I have. And don't forget the style that we are making today is an off-shoulder top that is going to have puff sleeve on it. My sleeve is kind of small because of the size of my fabric, but we are going to achieve the same thing. So when making your own, you can make your own longer, or you can make your own like this. So I'm still trying to cut out the excess that I have. It's a small fabric, but it's going to come out very beautiful. Just keep on watching to the end. I've stitched my neckline, so now I want to measure my bust. So I will be dividing it by 2, and after dividing it by 2, I'm having 17 inches. So I'm still marking my bust measurement. So this is how I'm going to stitch it. Alright, so I'm going down to my waist, and my waist is by 26 inches. So I'm going to also divide it by 2. So 26 divided by 2 is going to give us 13. So I'm having 13 inches. So this is how I'm going to also stitch it. I'm going again to my hip. My hip is by 34 inches. So I'm going to also divide it by 2. So after dividing it by 2, I'm having 17 inches. So as you can see from the video, the line that you are seeing, that's where I'm going to stitch my fabric together. So I'm going to also run it together like this. I'm going to take it down to my hemline, as you can see me doing the video. So your own should look like this when making your own. So right now I have my sleeve to cut, and my sleeve, the width is by 9 inches while the length is by 8 inches. So it's going to have puff sleeve on it. So I'm going to stitch the upper side and the lower side of my sleeve to attach my elastic on it. I'll be using my safety pin and half-inch elastic to pass through the case of my sleeve to make it to puff out, as you can see me doing in the video. So if you are confused, so guys, you need to ask questions, so you can drop it in the comment section below. I'm going to reply you. So just keep on watching, and you can watch this video again so that you'll be able to understand it more better. Guys, don't forget the style that we are making is an off-shoulder top that is going to have puff sleeve on it, and you can see how beautiful our fabric is. It's a crepe fabric that has stripe design on it. So what I have for my sleeve now is 4.5 inches. I'm going to measure it before pinning it to my top. So I'm going to measure 4.5 inches. Okay, so that's the 4.5 inches. That's what I'm going to use to pin it to the shoulder line. So I'm going to use my pin to pin it from the front. I'm going to pin it to the back of my sleeve. So this is how to go about it when making your own. You can see how I'm pinning it, and this is how I'm going to also stitch it together. You can see the end of the sleeve where it's ending. So I'm going to use my pin to pin it down, and I'm going to stitch it together like this. So I'll be stitching it with half-inch when sewing it together. So I'm going to also do the same at the other side. This is the first sleeve. You can see how neat. I've not even run my stitch on it. You can see how neat it is. So I'm going to also pin it at the other side. So after this part, my top will be ready for us to see the outcome. I'm through with today's tutorial. This is the final look of my top. You can see how flexible, how neat it is, the sleeve. You can see this other part of my sleeve. That's what I'm showing you guys. I want you to make one for yourself. Just follow the procedure that we use when cutting this particular style that we just made now. Don't forget, I made use of 1 yard of crepe fabric that has design on it. You can use what you have. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel now. You can click the red button under my video to subscribe now. You can share, like, comment. Let me know what you think about today's sewing tutorial. And you can also show me your sewing project. Okay, you can send it to me. I'm here to watch. So guys, don't forget that we made use of 1 yard of crepe fabric to achieve this style. Thank you all for watching.